Hello, my good friends. Welcome back. I trust you all okay. This is a super hand. We in three no trumps. How did we get there? We started with the bidding. Bidding was south. Okay, so we have 4, 5, and 4 is 9, and 4 is 4, 12, 14, 15 points. So we opened one no trump and it went three no trumps. No questions about it. We should be in three no trumps. Okay, now we got a hard lead. A hard lead, and opposition played the six of hearts, so generally they play third or fifth. Okay, we know that, and they also we know that they're playing standard carding. Okay, which means that the high encourages, low is discourage. Okay, so that's what we know about the opposition. That's the carding. All right, so East plays the 10, and we will now play the jack. Okay, so let's have a look at this. We've got one trick, so let's count what we have. We have one trick, we have the ace of spades, which makes it 2, we have the ace of diamonds, which makes it 3, and then we have 5 club tricks, hoping that they break. Okay, so 3 and 5 is 8. Where are we going to get our ninth trick? Because we need ninth trick, so we probably may need a club finesse, I beg your pardon, a diamond finesse, with the hope that East, that's your opposition on your right, has the king of diamonds. Alright, and if that does not work, what else can we do? We can probably make an additional spade by playing the queen and playing the 9 again, but we need to get in there a few times to be able to do that, correct? But what's going to happen if we allow the opener or any one of the oppositions to get in? Remember, they led a heart, so it's very likely that they may have 4, even 5 hearts. Alright? And if we're going to allow them in, they're going to take their hearts, and they might even and a spade, so that would mean one down already immediately. Okay, so how are we going to avoid this? And I think it's important to note that you have to somehow end play them. So let's have a look. Before we do any decision making, we have to find out. Okay, so this is where we have to use our talents, our experience, and and we got to look very carefully at what the opposition are going to be discarding, because that is going to give us information that we need on how to play this hand. Alright, so let's see how we do it. So the next card we play the 3 of clubs, because what we want to do is we want to play all the clubs so that we can see what opposition discards. Okay, so let's have a look at that. A club is played there, we're playing the queen, and a club is returned, we're playing the ace. We then play the third club in South's hand, and we overtake. Okay, and notice that West discarded a 7. Okay, what did we say? We know that opposition, they playing standard carding. So is 7 a high card? I would think so. So 7 what? 7 says, partner, I have interest in spades. So it's more likely that West has the king of spades. We're not sure because we have the queen and the ace. Alright, remember they could be false carding too. They obviously know that we're looking at their carding, but generally this is what West is telling his partner. Nevertheless, so we go on to the next card, which is Jack of Clubs. Okay, and East discards the 2 of diamond, the most discouraging diamond in the pack. What does that mean? That means that East is saying, partner, I do not have any interest in diamonds. I do not have anything good in diamonds. So if you do get in, don't even bother playing the diamonds because I have nothing. That's what that means. Okay, so now we know that East, if we're going to be looking at the carding, and this is the information we're going to use, that East does not have interest in diamonds, or the king of diamonds, and and also we know that West showed interest in spades. So if West has the king of spades and the king of diamonds, then obviously there has to be something good in East's hand with hearts. Do you agree with that? Because they haven't discarded hearts yet. Alright, so let's go ahead and continue further. So I don't need the hearts in my hand because, I mean, there's absolutely no ways that I can get another heart trick at all. Once they come in, they're going to take the heart tricks and defeat us. So I'm just throwing the hearts away and trying to see what kind of indication we can get from opposition's discards. And what does that just confirm? The three of spades. The three of spades confirms that he's told his partner, I have, remember he played the 7 and now the 3. What does that say in standard carding? It says, I am interested in spades if you get in. Okay? Very good. Now we play the last club. What does this confirm? This confirms that East is just saying, partner, I've told you I don't have anything in diamonds. I'm confirming I have absolutely nothing in diamonds that I'm interested in. So I'm more interested in probably the lead that you made. And if you're leading from a 3-carder, make sure you return it once you get in. That means hearts. Okay, so we will then discard a spade. We're trying to false card spades just to, we don't want to show where the 2 of spades is as yet. Okay, so let's see what West discards at this stage. West discards the 8 of diamonds. Okay, now let's analyze what we know. We know that East does not have the king of diamonds. We also know that West promised that he has an honor in spades, and it might be the king, we might be the jack, we're not sure at this stage. Okay, it's more likely to be the king. Okay, so after we've played the 7 of clubs, and now we've taken 6 tricks, so now we're going to have to make another 3 tricks. So where are we going to find that? We know we have the 2 aces, but we know that the king of diamonds is not going to work. The spade play will not work either. If we play the queen and let it go, the king, it's going to lose to the king, and the hearts will be taken. All their hearts, and then we still got to lose the diamond at the end. So that is not a good play either. So what are we going to do? Well, what I suggest is we take the heart, which we know is theirs, and let them have it. Okay, if they've started with 5 hearts, let them take the 4 and we might be able to end play them. Now look what West did. He played the ace of hearts, okay, and he returned the heart, which meant that he does not have the king, right? Otherwise he would have played it. Okay, so we're playing the queen, and the king is played there, and we're going to throw the 7 of diamonds away because we're looking at an end play. We know, we're 100% sure that the king of diamonds and the king of spades is now with West. Okay. Now, what happens next after the king of hearts? So East will take his last heart, which is the 4th heart. He started with 4, West started with 3. Okay, so this is the last card. And if we gonna throw a spade away, throws his diamond away, remember he's already discarded. Now this is his second discard. Remember the first discard he showed was the 8 of diamonds. Now it's the 5 of diamonds. Okay, so he's showing interest in diamonds. We're gonna throw our 3 of diamonds because it really does not help us in any way. What you do not want to do is throw a spade away. Why? Just in case we end up with West, and if he has to play away from the king, we have to go up with the queen. If he plays the king, we want to play a small. Okay, do you got that? So we're definitely not going to discard a spade. Alright, now all the hearts are out. East has to make a decision as to what to play. So what is East going to do? Plays the Jack of diamond because he's already played 2, the 2 and the 4 if you remember, and he's now playing the Jack of diamonds because his partner played 2 already, showing the count, and he's interested in and he can see dummy only has the 9 and 6. Okay, you cannot see our cards yet. You can see dummy's cards, so obviously that is the best defense. So what would you do in this situation? Look at your hand carefully. How are you going to make your 9th trick? Remember, there's only 4 cards left. Okay? And you're going to make 3 tricks out of this. If you play the queen, what's going to happen? The king, you're going to lose to the king, a diamond returns, and now you're forced to play the ace and the small to lose to the king. So what do you think you should do? Think about that for a second. Okay? Alright, this is what you should be doing. You should go up with the ace. The 10 of diamonds is played there. And what? What's next? Yes, absolutely correct. Play the queen of diamonds. Let West win that diamond. This is their 4th trick now. Okay, and what do you think is going to be returned? Who has the king of spades? West, right? According to us. If West does not have the king of spades, we are going to have to make a decision when the spade is played. So he plays a 6 of spades. If we think that West has the king, we should play the queen. If we think West has the jack, we should play the 9. Alright? But it's more likely that West has the king because he showed interest right in the beginning on his first discard. So therefore, you go up with the queen. And queen wins. And that's how you make your 9 tricks. Alright? Does that make sense? Okay, so what is interesting here is you have to follow opposition's discards. You got to understand them. You got to try and make a decision as you're playing the hand. And it's in your interest to make vital decisions as you get towards the end of the play. If you know that a certain card is in one of the opposition's hands, you need to throw them in at the end so you can end play them. Alright, if you got any questions, let me know. Yeah, hope you enjoyed it, and please, we need a thumbs up. And also, if you haven't subscribed yet to my channel, please do so. It's not gonna cost you a penny, not a single penny. Okay,
It's
enjoy,
1 o'clock.
and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.